Welcome back, everybody. Well, I got the HUD set up. I moved to north, south, east, and west thing. Okay, I'll tell you what the HUDs are. You know the mount feed timer. After it gets to 0, you feed the mount. You know about the rear fish tracker. Then I got the clock, and then I got the clock for in the game over to the right. Now the little white square blacked out, that's for if you're a vampire, it tells you your stage level. And then I got alpha gear to the left. And I think, I can't remember what this one is. It's, oh yeah, Cookery Whiz. And, oh, they moved the dead guy. Okay, we were on the quest, the Gathering Storm. And we gotta go meet Brandal's contact. Brandal's. And find out what's going on here. Sorry I didn't talk too much last time. It's because I was sick, not well. I had a very bad sinus issue going on. Still breathing a little bit heavy here and there, but feeling a little bit better than what I was. Still fighting off. I just don't believe in medication, so it's just something I have to do.
Don't do it! I'll stab you!
Man, she's mean.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker!
I'm not here to hurt you. I need to talk to you about Rondold.
I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours.
Rondold's dead. He left me with a handful of papers and a lot of questions.
Dead? Stone's mercy. I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again.
I didn't kill Bronhold. Just tell me what this is all about.
He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice.
Did he see anything out of the ordinary?
The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing, trying to blend in, but still off around the edges. Same with their horses, sheared mountain mares. Come from the ridge, I wager.
Job postings.
Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidic Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them.
So what are you going to do now?
Take Brondol's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Bron was going to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Windhelm is like that.
Are the people here that suspicious of strangers?
We're stuck between the death spot of Markarth and the Skald King of the East. Both sniff around like wolves, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. Not a day goes by without the threat of war. It is exhausting living this way.
You think those men were trying to hide where they came from?
They'd be wise to. The only time Reachmen and Nords meet is to kill each other. I always heard they were raiders and barbarians. No interest in honest labor, or writing for that matter. Not the sort to post job notices.
What do you think they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they really do need laborers. Can't imagine Reachmen would hire Nords, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Tell me about the Reach.
A wild land full of wild folk, located south and west of here. It's changed hands between Reachmen and the Nords more times than I can count. But they control the territory now. Seeing Reachmen wandering the streets of Solitude, it made me nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
You'd feel the same if you knew the tales of the fall of Markarth. What the rich men do to folks they capture. Better to slice your own throat than let those barbarians take you alive. If they raid our hold, just run and don't look back.
Alright, thank you. Go ahead and go to yeah, you wanted to go to Windhelm. Go to Windhelm. I wonder if I'd ever find you there. Maybe. Oh, there's other players here. I forgot. Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm with other players, knowing I am been playing this for ages. Okay, we gotta go that way. You know, I know there's a simpler... I can go around probably, but I'd rather just swim it. And I'm going to. I'll just swim it across. And I done this with my other character a long time ago when it first came out, so... You know, in some areas when you swim in this game, you gotta watch out for the slaughterfish, but... I'm not swimming that far, so I don't think there's a worry of slaughterfish around here. It'll be my like 5 seconds from now the slaughterfish starts attacking, but... This is... yeah. Okay. I'll hold it for like 10 seconds on each page if you want to read it. I'm not reading this whole book. You can always pause it and read it. Alright, where do we gotta go from here? Back across. Yeah, usually, okay, when we play the game, the channel that we got now is basically me and my wife teaming up together in certain games, like Phasmophobia and stuff. And, you know, I like Phasmophobia, it's a good game, but I prefer playing this one because it's a game type of game I like a lot. I mean, I'll play other games like Car Mechanic Simulator or Tank Mechanic Simulator or House Flipper. Now, I grew up in the Atari age, playing Atari like Moon Patrol, Pac-Man, all them. And they were really fun back in their day, but they were what made the games they are now today. And we really liked those games. I guess now, I did tell you guys I'll be searching the map all the time because I get lost. I'm not gonna lie, I'm old. I'm closing in on 50 right now, but you know, I'm not really worried about it because I play games. I know a lot of other old people play games. I mean, Greenie, I know you guys know who I'm talking about, Shirley Curry. She's really good. She plays ESO, every once in a while, but she mostly plays Skyrim. And then there's, of course, the guy they call the old man with sabers, or the old guy with sabers. He plays Beast Sabers. He's one of my favorite people to watch play that game. I've seen him do it in expert mode, and he's really good at it. You know, I've avoided tip to try that, but I'm afraid by the time I was done through with it with one song, I would not have the air to play anything else again. And I still got my sinus infection. I probably won't never get rid of this because I live. Right now we're in fall, and the trees are really bad in the fall for pollen or whatever it is that causes sinus issues. So it creates a problem for me. Okay, now that I'm in this town here, Solitude. You know, it really didn't change much from either Skyrim, either Elder Scrolls V. It basically looks like Elder Scrolls V. In fact, it reminds me a lot of Elder Scrolls V. The way it looks. I mean, I think the one thing they did is, like, Radiant Remnants used to be downstairs here. And on Elder Scrolls V, this was Radiant Remnants, I think. But now it's upstairs. Yeah, it's upstairs over here. But they moved it. The church looks about the same inside, but a little different. It ain't got the catacombs inside where you can go down there and kill the skeletons and everything. And let me see here. The school is different on the inside. Proudspire Manor came close to looking like it does, but even the castle ain't even that original like. But I guess this is supposed to be 1,000 or more years difference between that and what do you call it?
He's what?
1,000 years difference between
will be here
them and us now.
Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk.
There's
to
not
me
even a
and my
Dova King in
contact.
this one.
I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly. We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now,
She's
just
one of
know
my
that the
most
safety
favorite
of all
characters
of
in the game.
Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes.
The other one
All
is a
my
little
legal
tiny
being
elf
your
that
best
shoots
behavior
arrows.
with Her Highness.
What are we supposed to do?
Dearest Titanborn, your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
Jogger Warlord, Your Majesty.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
I witnessed some concerning things since I arrived here, Your Majesty.
Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
I encountered a coven of Reach Witches operating in your kingdom.
Trouble from the Reach is as common as snow in winter. That will not be enough for Svargrim to accept the help of outsiders. His hatred of Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris must bring me proof my husband cannot ignore.
We'll find that proof, Your Majesty.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
Why is there bad blood between High King Svargrim and Yoren, the Skald King?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Sovereign thinks Yoren wants to take over his kingdom?
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. He will not easily earn the High King's trust.
What sort of proof will persuade High King Sovereign to listen?
You must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, this threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns.
What we've found so far isn't enough.
It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
A soldier accused me of being a spy. Are your people always so suspicious?
My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pack to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
I thank you, Queen. And Alaris. Yeah.
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to Brundold?
He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Here's everything I found.
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Can you explain what this is all about?
Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The Icereach Coven recently attacked the Skald King. We learned they're planning something in western Skyrim as well. So Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brundold found, and that's about it.
I ran into the Coven. I overheard them plotting something about destructive storms and a harvest.
I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to, well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skald King. I stopped them, then came here to warn Svargrim.
Why did Yoren send you to help Sargrim? They obviously have a bad history.
While it's true that Svargrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skald King doesn't want something terrible to befall western Skyrim. That would be bad for the east as well as the west. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations.
Who are you again?
Lyra's Titanborn. I was one of Emperor Varen's 5 companions. Currently, I serve Yoren the Skald King. Skyrim's my home, and I'll do whatever's necessary to protect it. Whoever's behind these things will regret it, as soon as we identify them.
The Queen recognized you.
This axe and I have been all over Tamriel, to oblivion and back on more than one occasion for that matter. I've earned my reputation. Yoren hoped my fame might persuade Svargrim to grant me an audience, but it seems to be working against me.
What makes you say that?
Most of the tales of my exploits involve the liberal application of the blade of my axe. Svargrim must think Yoren sent me here to strong-arm him into joining the Pact. He's wrong, but I'd probably jump to the same conclusion.
How do you know the smugglers and the Reachmen are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Icereach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now, let's go check out the back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn.
Sounds good to me. You're a giant. A half giant. You're the daughter of a giant. Your mother is. And your dad is normal. I will, however, pick up some quests along the way.
I'm not the first Nord from the east to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last.
And let's see here. I'll wait until I come back to get the second round of quest. Alright, where are we going over here?
Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
It's behind the college.
Greetings.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face?
Bronhold said you might know something about this smuggled goods from Sentinel.
Don't know any Brundold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
I don't got magic. If you won't talk to me, you can talk to my large friend with the axe.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here.
Borfrey, if that's lucky, it's quite simple. My assistant Borfrey has my jewel. My assistant Borfrey has my jewel. Fine.
I really don't care. I just rather click through you. You were noisy the last time. Okay. Where are we headed to, Laris? Okay, if you ever play the game, right up through here
is a monument to the Western
is
spirit.
where
Stony
all the
and cheerless.
guild traders are. I'm not in no guild directly. The guild that I got, which I can show you guys, is actually just me and my wife, and she's still parked in Iridian. She hasn't played the game for ages. I have no friends because I don't usually add anybody, and I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I got 15 of these Crown 45 mils because every time I get them when I was playing the game. Otherwise, I would just collect them because I didn't really need them on my other character, and I got a bunch of these I've collected and just used them. And you'll see that I have over 9,000 on me. 8 experience scrolls, which I didn't need for my other characters. Instant null research, which I think I got already through it. That's stuff that I gained already. Here's my character, which you know about. I put the 2 on stamina because this is a stamina character, basically. I'm not using no outfit, but I do got an outfit if I want it. I'll show you that later. Okay. I've choked Bastion of Light because it's mostly stamina skill. Okay. Journal. Attributes. Lore library. Quest summary journal. Leaderboards, which I'm not on. Quest log, which you'll see change over time. I've got all these, and this is most of my stuff. Of course, you know I got the polymorphs. This is some house stuff, storage boxes. I got undaunted trophies, house gifts. Now this is going to be kind of weird seeing the person with the level that I got right now. These are all the mementos I got from playing. Tools, my mounts, some of the pets, all my emotes. And my level is only a 3, which I'll explain a lot too. Okay, this is the quest, which you know. These are my houses on here, and these are the ones I've not collected. I've got all these houses. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to let you know I did play for a long time. This will show it here. And you can see that I've already added all my points to it. And granted, it's probably, I shouldn't have, but you know, I'm going to do it. And that's really all you need to know, I guess. But up here is the crafting writs. These 2, I haven't done the quest yet, so the crafting writs don't show up for me. Usually when I get done with the crafting writs, my last spot is when I come out of this room right here to UN Feather, which is not changed even in the other one on the Elder Scrolls 5. I'll come out and I'll run straight across here, jump, slide, roll, and go on. And I've got a house in here too, I know, but... And don't ask to see my houses yet, because they are a mess. I do not set them up usually.
You're going
I've got
to
the
answer
antiquarian's
the
house and don't even say that. Oh, come on, Lyris.
Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Oh.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully Mog?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
We wanted to ask if he saw the people putting up the job postings.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
Do you remember anything else about this charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudock Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Why, thank you, Your Highness.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Okay, we will in a second. Hey, Mog.
Oh, well done. You handled the princess with skill and aplomb. Saves me the trouble of having to talk her down. Might say I'm in your debt, but it was your she-giant that provoked her in the first place.
Do you remember anything else about these job postings?
That's what this was all about? You and this she-giant looking for work? You're too late, I'm afraid. The posting agent has come and gone, and with a handful of laborers in tow.
The flyers are still
Flyers
around.
are still around, so perhaps they'll return.
Any idea where they went?
I heard mention of the Drudock Mountains, but I doubt that was anything more than a false trail. Most of these mining concerns like to keep the true location of their hoard a trade secret. Wait, is that it? You a competitor out to steal their mine?
Why do you think this has anything to do with mining?
Overheard snippets of conversation and a feeling in my gut. While the hiring agent might have been a Breton, his associates were clearly from the Reach, by the way. I also heard talk of a lodge outside the city. Perhaps a stop along the way.
Thanks for the information, Mog.
Since we're all friends now, why don't you sit down and buy me a drink? It isn't often you get to consort with royalty.
Are you really High King Sovereign's daughter?
What? I don't look royal enough for you? I'm the High King's daughter, whether I like it or not. I didn't ask for the position. It was thrust upon me by an accident of birth. And I don't much care for all the associated decorum and responsibility.
What do you want to do then?
Anything. As long as it's what I want, not what I'm supposed to do. Everybody acts like my parents are in charge. But they're just slaves to their crowns. They barely exist aside from their roles as king and queen. I refuse to wind up like that.
Doesn't seem someone has to be in charge.
You're so interested, then you do it. Go on. Get out of here. You're spoiling my good mood.
Sorry. Boy, she's a little upset. And miffed. Or whatever. I best not keep Lyris waiting. She's not bad. She's really good. Yes, Lyris.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why the smuggler?
We know where to find her and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
I'm ready to go to the smuggler's warehouse. Now, I will not run my videos long, because I know a lot of people get tired of videos after hours and hours of time long. I mean, if I do two to three videos a day, they will all be still half an hour to under an hour segment, I will admit. So if you want to watch all three of them, fine. If you don't have to. You can watch whatever between them and there. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I prefer to watch if you watch the videos, but that's just me. Okay, I'm going to take the roadway because I am so used to my other character. I can jump off things and usually and everything. Just like the fast speed run. I'd enjoy it if I had it. So I can... How can I put it? The vampire, he gets invisible. You know, of all things, I can't remember if this walkway was even on the... I know there was a bridge and walkway there, but I don't remember if it was on the Elder Scrolls 5 or not.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
You know Lyris?
Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No, just us. We needed to see Casella.
Until Casella returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps we could wait inside.
Alas, Casella doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. We can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
I'm not sure, but if you get your scabbard, she'd be happy to autograph it. Yeah, let's draw him away.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock.
Oh boy.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Something? A little more of something? And more of something?
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought 'em. I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof of a plot against the High King. Care to explain why it's in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these reach fetishes?
Give me that. Tribal craft's my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you to smuggle this?
No name. Just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see the same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Breton and the laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The North were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
Sorry, getting a cup of coffee. You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Okay, thank you, Casella. Goodbye.
Ronald had good instincts. Definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could it have something to do with the ritual I saw the witch perform at the barrow?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Ice Reach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Ice Reach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk.
I guess we should check out the lodge.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner at this point in the investigation.
I'll see you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
Oh, the poor guy.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude.
Okay, that's all you said the last time. I guess I don't need to talk to you again. Where'd he go? I was going to warn him. Try to help him out at least a little bit. Oh, the poor guy. He's going to die.
I saw no ghosts on the Sea of Ghosts. Perhaps the stories are false.
Okay. Alright, Lyris, where am I supposed to go? But I'm not going to go yet. Oh. Not happening yet. I'm gonna go to town and I'm gonna collect a few of the quests, and then when I start back in I'll do those quests, because I like to have the people on my side when I do stuff, because it seems like if you do the main quest and then go back after their quest, it just doesn't seem, you know, so nice to them. Then again, I might not collect a quest, I might just do something else, but I don't know. I know eventually I gotta end this video because I'm gonna take a break. Now, I please hope you guys keep watching and enjoy the videos. And remember, I said my wife does Phasmophobia videos. I'm in them with her every once in a while, or in the last one here. And she'd really enjoy if you guys watch them. And yeah, we'll click this one.
That's good.
Okay. But I think we're pretty well done with the quest right now. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you right here at the well that is here still. And until next time, God bless and take care.